Hi, my name's Hannah and I'm a children's wellbeing practitioner, and this video today is going to look at problem solving and how to make that a bit more manageable. So we all face problems in our daily lives and some are a lot easier to overcome than others, whereas some might need a bit more planning and preparation to help us come to a solution. So this video is going to work through 6 different steps and use an example to help explain how them steps might be useful. Okay, so step 1 is identifying the problem. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to use a problem related to homework because we've probably all been there at some point. So my problem is that I've got a maths question to answer and I don't understand it, so I can't do my homework. Okay, so I've identified my problem, which is I can't do my homework. Step 2, I list all the possible solutions on how I might overcome that. So solution 1 is I can ask my teacher to help me with the homework. Solution 2 is I could use a search engine and the internet to look up the answer. Solution 3, I can just not do it and hope that the teacher doesn't ask, maybe. And at this point, list all the possible solutions, even if you don't think they're practical. Nothing's too obscure, nothing's too weird at this point. Anything goes. So all the possible solutions. Step 3, so for each of your solutions that you've written down in step 2, have a think about what is the outcome, the likely outcome for that solution, and what might be the challenges with each one, and also the benefits. So with mine, I can ask my teacher. So the challenge might be that I might not be able to see my teacher before the deadline, so I may not be able to do that. Benefit would be that I obviously get the answer because they're going to know what they're talking about, hopefully, if they've set the homework. Option 2 was that I could use Google or another search engine to find out the answer. And I mean that the benefits of that is that it's likely to have the right answer on there. Challenges might be it might take a bit longer to find than if I could ask a direct question to my teacher. And then my third solution was to just give up with the homework and hope that the teacher doesn't ask about it. I mean, benefits to that is that I don't have the stress of doing the homework and it's gone. The challenges of that are going to be that I might get in trouble and I don't actually learn from it, so that might not be the best one. Okay, so at this point you're just thinking about what might happen if you tried each solution. And then we move on to step 4. So step 4 is the plan practical? Can I do it? So all of mine I could do. I might not want to do option 3 where I give up because, like I said, I'll probably get in trouble for that one. So I might put that one as not so doable at the moment. But at this point, think about if you need any resources or support with it. So, for example, if I'm going to ask my teacher, I might need to plan in a time to speak to my teacher, or I might need her email address or something like that. So just have a think if there's anything you need to be able to do that plan at that moment. Then we move on to step 5. So step 5 is having a look at the options and choosing which one you might try first. So maybe like ranking them. So I've got 3 options, so I might rank them 1 to 3. So which one I'm going to try first and which one I'm going to try second and third. So I'm going to probably try and use a search engine to start with, so that's going to be my first one. And step 6, this is after you've carried out your chosen solution. So it's about reviewing what happened. So did the plan work? If it did, great, I would have finished my homework, problem solved. But chances are it might not work, and that's okay. So at this point, if it's not worked, have a think about maybe moving on to the second option or what might have been a barrier for it working, and then just work through your options until you kind of get to the end point that you want to be at. So having a review about what happened. So those are the 6 steps. They can be used, you can write them down, you can do it as like an interview with someone else, like maybe talking through it and seeing what the solutions are. They can be used for children, young people, adults. If you ever just need to get something out of your head and onto paper, this is probably quite a good idea. And hopefully it will help you solve the problems that you're facing at the moment. And nothing's too silly in this, it's just to get your ideas down. So that is my tips to problem solving, and I hope that helped. And there is lots of resources about this on the internet, so if you take a look and give it a go. Thank you for listening. Bye.